Excuse me as I cycle on the drinks that I have on my table. I finished my soda, unfortunately. Oh well. Message in orbit. Okay, right. Oh boy. Lady Arano. I'm looking at a coded message from Lady Centrella. She's reporting increased fleet movement around New Vandenberg. A half a dozen Concord Navy drop ships, complete with fighter support. Her agents say that they're headed our way. Oh boy. Half a dozen Navy dropships. Well, if they're Unions, like they probably are, that's a lot of mechs. That is a lot of mechs. The situation is growing untenable. Even if we win every battle, attrition will inevitably take its toll. They'll grind us down to nothing. Well, if, Lord Madre does his job right, it won't be a problem for much longer. I know, Showman, I know. But while we wait, people are dying. Well, Lady Kamea, people die every day. The best that we can hope is to make sure that we're actually going to win this fucking show. Remember, finesse later, victory first. If it's got to be a mess, at least make it a mess that we win. I just had to choose what to spend our dwindling resources on. Emergency relief for a half dozen marginal colonies the Taurians have hit, or fuel for our dropship fleet. I chose the fuel. If we can't move our troops, we can't keep fighting, and everything we've built falls apart. Well, I suppose if those people in those marginal colonies understood the stakes, they'd probably say you did the right thing, even if it puts them at a disadvantage. Sounds like you did what you had to do. Exactly right, Darius, exactly right. That didn't make it any easier. In about 3 weeks, the casualty reports will start hitting my desk. I intend to study them, every line, every detail. The Sword of Restoration, have just consigned those people to a gruesome fate. Least I can do is remember their names. Well, Kamea, remember have some alcohol ready just so you can still do your job after you start doing that. I'm all for moral support and, well, adhering to the highest moral standard when being a hero, but however, if you don't survive your own position, well, what good are you? Alright. You're the one who's gonna have to live with this, Kamea. Do what you have to do. Exactly. Thank you for your understanding, Showman. It's good to talk to someone else who knows the burden of command, who really understands what it feels like. Well, Lady Kamea, you've got to sign off several colonies. I had to sign off 2 mech warriors in my tour of duty here. You've got the bigger burden, but I understand exactly what you're going through. Your pardon, Lady Arano, but we've got an encoded APG transmission. Hyperpulse. Is it Comstar? The point of origin is Goldra. I'm putting on screen now. Okay, it's Madrea. Kamea, I've got it. My family's insurance policy. I can't open the files from here, but considering the level of security they were hidden behind, there must be something here worth protecting. I'll be damned. Something went right for a change. Guess it's good. Guess it's a good thing you got a crash course in code breaking, huh, Doc? Well, we still got that generator, huh? But I'll be damned. Something went right. And now for the bad news. The director is on my tail. And they're gaining. I'm still a couple of steps ahead of them for now, but I need evac as soon as you can provide it. My subdermal transponder is active and broadcasting on restoration frequencies. Your subdermal transponder? What, are you a dog, Alexander? Did they implant that under your skin just in case they lost you? Well, we'll make use of it here. Nothing can ever be easy, can it? I mean, not even once. Well, Sumire, if everything was easy, we wouldn't need Battlemechs to handle most of our problems. Spin the ship around. We're going to pick up Alexander so we can get this pay dirt. I'll do my best to stay alive and on the run until you get here. Whatever happens, I won't let them get their hands on these files. They're the only thing that matters now. I need to move. Madrea out. Alexander's image flickers and dies as the message comes to an end. Commander, set a course for Goldra. I'll be waiting for you there with my Battlemech at the ready. We're going to get Alexander back and recover the evidence he gathered. We have to. The future of the Restoration depends on it. Lady Arano's contract to recover Lord Madrea and the evidence he's gathered is ready for review in the command center. We should follow up when you think we're ready. We're ready now.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
Right. The trebuchet, right. We're gonna sell off these mechs and get moving.
That mech you wanted is back online.
Both of these mechs are absolutely worthless. The only thing they're good for is money. So we're just gonna sell them off here, and maybe these guys can make use of them. Says it loads the sell menu. Alright, but I've got to pack them up first, right? That's really annoying. I should be able to sell mechs that are in my lineup. That's the mech we're actually using. That's the mech we're not using. This is my battle ready trebuchet. This is my junk trebuchet. This is my lance ready trebuchet. This is my useless trench bucket. All right, so the Panther as well. We don't need this. All right, so store. All right, also I can't go to the store from here. Well, I can click on this, but again, this fucking I hate that. I really hate that. Okay, so now to sell the French bucket and the Panther that we do not need. We could use a lot more money though. Oh boy. We could always use more money. We'd always use more peace of mind. I'll get to repairing my mechs as we get underway. No problems there. Alright, so what do you got to buy here on Panzer? Okay, so flamer, large laser, these are interesting, but we already have a +3 laser that if we're going to use it, we're going to use it there. Alright, small laser, no amazing small laser, they got nothing. Alright. So, mech bag. Alright, we need to repair, well, basically everything, honestly. We need to repair the Charger, and we need to repair the Highlander. The Centurion back here has no guns, so it's not really worth our attention right now. Yenlo Wang, we may find a use for you one day, but it's not gonna be now. Also XP. Good. People are, you see, I don't have to think anymore. People will yell at me to do my job properly. Then I'll remember exactly what I need to do. See, the benefits of being a streamer. Everyone thinks you're wrong, so they'll remind you of all the things you should do. Alright, so. Well, what do we get for here? We get base melee hit, unsteady threshold. That would be nice, but what do we get for guts? Recoil penalty. We don't need recoil penalties. Alright, so we're going up piloting.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Alright, so Decker, what are you doing? That's again overheat threshold. That's fairly interesting, but again, well, actually, you know what? We'll go guts with Decker. Go up there. That seems a little bit more interesting from him. He's not meleeing anything. All right, so Behemoth.
Commander.
Behemoth, what do we got here? Additional hit point. Well, Behemoth, you are, well, with the death of Glitch and her unfortunate passing, you are the only waifu left here, aside from Sumire. She's probably giving you a run for her money. But you know what? You're strong. You're guts. You lift. So you know what? Have your extra point. Be strong. And also with that, no guts, no galaxy. Good. With that, we can just throw her points in the only troop we have left, piloting.
Training confirmed, Commander.
All right, Grumpy. Where's Grumpy? There's Grumpy.
Waiting for orders.
Cult shot mastery. That gives us the headshot bonus. Gunnery. Base weapon hit should probably be good enough for now. He needs basically all of those, but we'll leave it at that for now. Alright, so... he doesn't need that. Evasion is helpful, but... we'll leave him with the skill points for now. Alright, so... contracts. Alright. Extraction. Alright, we need to haul ass.
Calculating course now, Commander.
Alright, Sumire, turn and burn. Let's get the hell out of here. 23 days.
Job you asked for, Commander.
Alright, the mechs are ready. We just gotta wait for Behemoth to get off our medication, more or less, and then be cleared for combat. Looks like we're gonna be fine, but oh boy. Skinny dipping. Oh boy. Dr. Murad rewinds and restarts the video. The timestamp says 2:38 a.m. Who the fuck is awake at this hour? 7 wet, naked bodies come flying out of the new low-G pool installation and into the hall. 4 women, 3 men, all laughing and bouncing off each other. Well, sounds like I missed a party! Unfortunately, I have to keep a human sleeping schedule. Boy, sweet mother of God, the crew is having a fucking ball out there. Well, this is way more nudity than I was prepared to see this morning, Sumire says. Yang laughs. Seriously, how am I supposed to work with those people now? At this point, Sumire begins cracking up. Too true. Dr. Murad is still deadly serious. Well, Commander, what are we gonna do about this? You know what? This never happened. We're out here risking our lives for money. People can unwind however the hell they want. I'll speak to them in private later. However, for now, dump the files. Look, I'm willing to pretend that I never saw this recording. We're all adults on this ship, to be honest. I'd rather have naked swim night than clean up blood and teeth after another fight. If this is how they want to blow off steam, so be it. Outside of maybe posting a sign that says, no running while wet. Let's just erase it and get on with real business. Yang and Sumire put on their serious faces and everybody nods. Darius hits a button. All done. Sometimes it really is just that easy to remove your really unfortunate sins. I'll let them pass on this one. And besides, Dr. Murad, well, she's still about 5 steps from being spaced, so you know what? If she has any moral objections with skinny dipping, she can stuff it. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen! That's about it, really. The only thing I'm mad about is I missed party night. I gotta start being a night owl again on this fucking ship. Maybe I'll just get some coffee and then look around to see what's happening. I'm clearly missing things while I'm out there risking my life. Jesus goddamn Christ.
All hands, make ready for docking maneuvers.
I need to unwind myself. Good lord.
I've got the financial report.
Alright, the money is still... well, that hurts a little bit, but you know what? We just sold those 2 mechs, so you know what? That basically pays for the operating costs this month anyway. And we got plenty of money in the bank. We will be fine. We will be fine. And that makes up for not getting a dropship-sized bouncy castle. Who the fuck suggested that? I want to actually be able to take them off on that. Well, take them up on that. And also, yes, the beach episode. We gotta have a beach episode. We always gotta have a beach episode and this kind of shit.
Undocked from jump ship. We're clear.
All right, so Behemoth is gonna come out of the med bay, and the work order is gonna be complete. So what are we buying next? All right, so, well, all things considered, the biggest morale upgrades that we could possibly get are the arcade. Yeah, basically just the arcade. So we're gonna get the arcade while we can. Video games. Y'all like video games, right? Everybody likes video games. That empty storage space in Gamma Pod with some additional power conduits could easily support a handful of 2D and 3D game systems. It's no replacement for the training units, but it's more fun. Yeah, who wouldn't want an upgraded rec room? Come on now. There's this game, Commander. No, hear me out. I'm serious. It's called Dropship Commander, and you pilot a Leopard in a bunch of battle scenarios. Now, I'm not saying this game will make me a better pilot, but I'm not saying it won't either. All right, Sumire, fine. You can have your Microsoft Dropship Simulator. No problem. I'm in the business for making everybody under my command happy.
Roger that.
We're all risking our fucking lives out there, so you know what? It's the least I can goddamn do. Alright, so that's on... Well, that's, 20 days out. We got 5 days until we have to pull Alexander out of the, out of the shit, really, but, well... Once we get out of that, we have the reward, video games.
We've entered orbit, Commander.
Ready to proceed with our contract? Yes, we are! Put us down. Dead drop. In orbit. Goldjura. Okay. We're picking up a transmission on the Restoration Distress Frequency, Commander. The timestamp is marked a couple of hours ago. It's from Lord Madrea. Kamea, by the time you receive this message, I'll have been captured. I've got hostiles closing in all around me as I'm recording this. I don't know how much time I have left. Well, what a fucking surprise here. Alexander got fucking snatched up. Great. Listen, the evidence is hidden in a dead drop. It was the best I could do, given the circumstances. Go to my grandfather's monument. You remember, the place where we laid him to rest, in the mountains. The Directorate paved it over and built a structure right on top of it. Look there, and you'll find what you need. I can hear the sound of splintering hardwood. They're coming through the door, and I'm out of time. I pray that I will see you again, but if I don't, I need you to win this war. Do whatever you have to do. Just finish it. Not for me, but for our people. Goodbye. The image of the view screen cuts out. The only sound you can hear is a hiss of static. Well, Alexander was at least a good man. I think we have enough Marines on this boat already by now. Let's get the assholes that are skinny dipping and make them a rifle team. Leave space for me, Showman. I'm counting on you. First, we recover Alexander. Then we focus on picking up the evidence and getting the hell off of Goldjura, right. I've got Lord Madrea's subdermal transponder signal on my screen. They're moving him, probably in an APC. If we launch mechs now, we may be able to catch up to it. We better get moving, right? Who cares about additional intelligence? We don't know the number of mechs that we're going to see when we hit the ground, but you know what? I think we're perfectly well equipped to actually take them. You know what? The Charger can catch up to any fucking thing that moves on the ground. Assemble your lance, 3 of your best. I'll be joining you in the Atlas we recovered from Castle Nautilus. You're giving me that Atlas one day, you know that? If I can't find my own, I want it. Time is of the essence, Showman. Let's retrieve that evidence and bring Lord Madrea home. You are so giving me that Atlas. Wait, she says 3 of your best. Wouldn't she expect me to come along too? Oh well. Alright, so all things considered, I think I'll leave Grumpy out of this little operation for now and just bring the Highlander, really. Just hit hard, hit fast, and then get out. All things said, we should be ready to go. Alright, Sumire, drop us in.
Men warriors, prepare for combat.
And yes, we do have an entire lance of assault mechs. Thank you for noticing. We have a Steiner Scout lance, right? Right. Complete with Charger. Directorate has captured Lord Madrid, and we're going to get him back. We have the transponder coordinates, and we know that he's on the move. We're going to make planetfall, rescue Alexander, and recover the evidence he risked his life to bring us. And we will bring ruin to anyone who stands in our way. Lady Arano said it all, Marlowe. We don't leave our people behind, and Lord Madrid is an important asset to the restoration. He's on our crew. Let's go get him. 3 million C-bills. My goodness. My goodness, what a payday. Alright, so we've got an Atlas on our side and 3 other assault mechs. We'll be fine.
Command interface initiated.
How are we looking, Darius? You're approaching the convoy. Alexander's locator signal puts him on an APC in the middle of the group, surrounded by a pack of armed scouts. How close are they to that refueling depot? Close? From the director transmissions we've intercepted, I can tell you there's a small group of attack vehicles waiting at the depot. The good news is that their communications are down and they're prepping to depart for a local repair yard. If you engage the convoy outside of the vehicle's sensor range, they should depart on their own. Like I said, they're on the schedule. But if they catch sight of you before they leave, you'll have to contend with them too. Okay, so they have a bunch of scout vehicles over there, huh? Alright, so what I heard is we need to engage the APCs and scouts before they get near something. You guys all heard that one, right? Fast? We'll save first, right. Saving's fine. Right, but floor it? Floor it. Let's see here. What's our line of advance here? It looks like we can advance right up this valley here, up this mountainside, and should be perfectly fine, but let's floor it. The Atlas is also going to be moving fairly slow, but we shouldn't need to go near these guys. Well, then again, if we need a backup plan, we could potentially have it, but it looks like if we sprint, we should be able to do fine. The Battlemaster also has a fairly large sprint radius too. Our support is going to be moving slowly, but me and Decker are most likely going to be able to crest the hill just fine and catch the APCs off guard. If not me, then Decker's going to have the first shot. They're moving pretty fast, though, so you know what? We might have our intercept point be somewhere around here. This could be problematic. Alright, Decker... Yeah, we're gonna have to get up that mountainside. Honestly, it was almost like I should... Honestly, it was almost like I should have sent...
Got an unknown on sensors.
Should have sent Behemoth and Lady Kamea down the road to engage the base.
Directorate must fall.
We should be able to handle this, though. Yeah, they're gonna get in sight range. There's really nothing... Unless I could have gotten in there inside of one fucking turn, I don't think it's possible for me to have actually gotten it. Can I jump into combat range? No, I can't. But I can jump into fuck you, I can see you range.
Full throttle.
Hey fuckers, someone order an assault mech? Haha! 5 evasion on an assault mech. His APC is already moving forward far farther than I can actually intercept it. This mission's bullshit. Then again, I can start engaging targets over here. Alright, Decker, you're gonna have to work some magic here. He ain't dead, but he's disabled. Really, I can't see a way for me to actually intercept that before I get to that area. There's really no chance of me doing that. Then again, they're already leaving, apparently. The sound of gunfire in the distance being absolutely no concern to them. No, they're shooting at me. Never mind. Alright, well that went to shit. Honestly, I should have sent the Atlas and Kamea over to the other base, but apparently I've already committed. Got a lot of firepower on that Atlas, so we should be okay.
Ready for orders.
Alright, let's keep moving. I should be able to get down and punch the shit out of those vehicles. It looks like Decker's gonna have to sprint to make sure the other APC doesn't get nailed. That is a whole lot of missiles, though. Yeah, I just got to the point where I'm actually shooting people, so you know what? There really wasn't a way for me to salvage that before that actually happens. Unless I send in an entire lance of light mechs. Okay, so apparently I can't move into melee range, but you know what? I'll be able to figure this out as well. I'll figure this out. I'll just have to shoot them. DFA hurts my legs, I can't risk it right now. The mission's gonna be a little bit too chancy for me to go gung-ho like that.
All weapons committed.
Standing by.
Isn't that the APC I need to take out?
Lifting off.
No, it's not. Where did that... Okay, well, the APC apparently has entered the depot. Sure, fine.
On it.
Apparently it's hiding in there now. Alright, so there really... Unless I brought an entire lance of scout mechs, there really was no way for me to actually get in here and, like, take out these guys. Before the APC actually reaches the depot. So, okay, fine. I guess I'll just murder literally everyone.
Yes, I hear you.
Move that fatless up the hill, please, Kamea. Up the hill. Yeah, a serious player running a Scout Lance would have to be incredibly careful about literally everything.
Good to go.
So really, saying stealth is optional really isn't really that big of a thing. It doesn't really mean much. I'm putting myself at tremendous risks by unnecessarily running scout mechs. Unless at this point, I would have so much money that it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Imagine if I only still had my starting mechs. Imagine if I was running the entire game with starting mechs. Imagine how much fucking money I would have right now. So really, even if I wanted to at this point, basically, running a lance of scout mechs to get across this map fast enough to actually intercept the transports before Madre's transport gets to the supply depot, I'd have so much fucking trouble on my hands, and also it would just be for my own fucking entertainment. All for repairs. Yes, but repairing light mechs wouldn't be that big of a deal. Also, Griffin punch time, yes? Yes.
Engaging physical attack.
He still ain't dead, though. I would love to pick up the arm I just blew off and beat him to death with it. That would be fucking hilarious, but the video game says nope.
Affirmative.
Alright, Decker. Take him out.
Roger that.
Boy, these guys are durable. You could probably game the spider like that, honestly, if you basically sprinted literally every fucking turn. That sounds like something you could do unless if you wanted to, say, be skilled at this
Barely
game.
hit, Commander.
That seems like something you could do to test your skill. Would I do it? Well, maybe to just contest that one guy, but honestly, I'm perfectly fine with just throwing assault mechs at literally everything I run up against.
Tell me what you need.
Okay, well, Lady Kamea, you could obliterate literally everything. This thing still has fucking pulse lasers. This is a Royals mech. This is a Nobility's mech in its, well, really just in its entirety. Good lord. It still doesn't manage to actually take out a striker in one go, though. Lady Kamea, you need to work on your skills.
Commander.
You would definitely have to be careful about what contracts you take in that spider if you were going to go super spider time. You were definitely going to have to game the system to an extent.
Taking the shot. Follow me to victory. Reporting. Enemy vehicle eliminated.
Yes, I would have figured that it's SLDF Royal Guard setup. The Royal units were the only ones who got the fucking Atlas II.
I'm under heavy fire.
Alright, Decker, calm down. He's taking... yeah, the fire is actually getting pretty thick over there. So we're gonna have to walk into those turrets in a bit. However, boy golly gee, the Atlas II overheats really quickly. It's probably those ER large lasers. Where the fuck are you going, buddy boy? Okay, can I should be able to basically approach it from any fucking angle, but the game is like, no, you gotta go from you gotta go from these sides. But whatever, I'll just punch it with the force of 2 AC-20s.
Engaging physical attack.
Done.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Armor holding.
Yes, David, there is an Atlas II on the field, although, honestly, I'm really, really disappointed that they didn't actually make it really anything like the Atlas II. I know Flying Debris' design kind of probably blends it a bit, you know, with the whole chin guard thing and the recessed head on the Atlas, but really, At least put the arm-mounted autocannon in on the fucking Atlas II. At least make it special looking, because good God, it definitely deserves it.
Firing all weapons. Reporting. Vehicle destroyed.
Well, a Leopard can only carry a lance of mech, so that's not really that big of a deal. But the problem is we're gaining so many C-bills, we probably would have been able to buy a bigger dropship at this point. No, the Atlas II has an arm-mounted gun. You can go look it up on Sarna. Yeah, I know what the Atlas III looks like. It's fucking silly. But the Atlas II also has the arm-mounted gun. The Atlas II does not look anywhere near like an Atlas I.
Tell me what you need.
Okay, so let's see here. Bulldog. Well, we've proven that she can't really take out a striker on her own. Oh, seriously, those ER large lasers. Sweet mother of God, stop using those. I would like those pulse lasers, though.
Vehicle destroyed.
They've got a lock on me.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, so you know what? Let's take out this guy, since he's basically out of range of most of the guys here.
Firing.
Okay, escorts are eliminated.
One for the scrap heap.
So I suppose we're just gonna walk into the supply base now. Alexander, can you hear me? Oh, please don't tell me he's gonna give me... What the hell just happened? Alexander! Don't worry about your precious pet, cousin. I have him right here with me, all safe and sound. You, on the other hand, are anything but safe. You should have killed me when you had the chance.
New sensor contacts. I've got hostile units.
Oh, okay. It was all bullshit. It was all bullshit.
Taking hostages is a coward's move. If you wanted to fight me, you should have come yourself.
Okay, so it was all bullshit. Even if I managed to swipe in and capture Alexander, they would have still interrupted me like that.
Took a hard hit there.
They would have still done that. Okay, so that's worthless. Okay, Decker's in a really bad spot, though. He's being shot at by a lot of things. We're gonna have to move him out of there. They played us like a fiddle. Ah. But oh, they're sending light mechs against the lance of assault mechs. Decker, how are you holding up? Okay, his arm's really fucked. We gotta get him out of here. Or at least somewhere that's not right here. And he can't sprint either, because... Actually, hang on here. Can we do vigilance? And get him to sprint? Nope. We gotta get him out of here. Well, we'll do vigilance up there. I could have had him shoot, but fuck it. Or I could actually have him sensor lock one of these units. Sensor lock that guy.
I've got a sensor lock.
Why do you have his back armor to the enemy? His back armor is actually fairly strong, so it doesn't actually matter, because it's over 100. The Battlemaster, there's no joke on it. I had to actually skimp some for the Charger, but the Battlemaster is basically fully armored. So there really isn't that much of an issue. Actually, no, I have to get over there. Can I jump? I can't jump any closer, though. Alright, let's concentrate fire on a zone here. 75, 790. Yeah, we're gonna have to go for one of the sides.
All weapons committed.
Yes, it does work because all of his instability was removed. No problems
Have
here.
my attention.
Remove problem.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Warning. Enemy sensor lock detected.
We'll just have Kamea just casually move. But it looks like her yeah, she can only shoot at one of them directly.
I'll make it happen.
Which honestly should be good enough, all things considered. A fire starter. Yeah, no, we can't fire those at all. Unfortunately, that guy's guarded and he has max evasion. Boy, that was, if I was doing light mechs in this mission, I would have some serious fucking problems.
Warning. Armor low.
Now I'm the one who's gonna get shot to shit by the turrets. I can hack it though, I'll be fine.
Damage minimal.
The director must have learned about Lord Madrea's subdermal transponder and cloned the signal. Keep fighting down there. Sumire and I are working on getting a fix on this actual location. Work quickly, Dr. Murad. This could be our only chance at finding him.
Not
Okay.
bad, cousin. But I am not finished with you yet.
Well, she talks really, 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 really tough for someone who isn't actually on the field to actually fight us. But, well, I suppose at this point it's not really surprising of the nobles. You're gonna machine gun me, aren't you? Actually, no, he's not. He just got a vase. Okay, fine. You do that. You go do that. You go do that. I'm gonna have Decker reposition because he's not gonna be at the front of the formation anymore. What about jump? Can he jump? He'll be in range of the turrets then. We'll move him over here. You are shooting 2 medium lasers and an Atlas. This is an exercise in futility. Alright, now it's my turn. Well, let's just remove this problem just immediately.
Engaging physical attacks.
No one is surprised by me one-shotting a Locust. Nobody.
Enemy mech destroyed.
You're gonna need bigger mechs, Victoria. You're gonna need much bigger mechs.
What's up, boss? Affirmative.
I'm not surprised that missed, but oh well. We've got Kamea to shoot at him, too.
I'm listening.
I would totally pick up the Locust and throw him into the fire starter, but the game won't let me do something like that.
Copy that.
Oh, look, I took out one of his flamers.
Reporting a critical strike.
I've only defeated 20% of the ambushers, though. This is a lot of units they're sending at me. I'm gonna lose that arm.
Warning. Armor breached. Internal damage.
Oh, god damn it, they got one of my small lasers. Oh, no! 20 damage removed.
Enough of these games, Kamea. Do you want to win little Alex back? Come and find me. We'll be waiting for you. Won't we, Lord Madeira?
Oh, it's Madeira. Is that how you pronounce it?
I'm sorry, Kamea. I evaded capture for as long as I could.
Well,
That
someone's
sound
dungeon.
heard was his jaw, Kamea. It was every bit as fragile as I thought it would be. Consider this a promise kept from our first reunion.
I'm coming for you, Victoria. Do you hear me?
I just did a
Communication
bad thing.
terminated.
I just clicked it. Oh. Yeah, I just... Shit. If only I had a go back option. That's I turned instead of jumping. Oh well.
Commander?
Okay, so, well, we're gonna have Decker come in and save the day due to my stupidity. What else is new?
Firing jump jet.
That's still long odds, but if we can hit him once, he's dead. Oh, cool. Knocked him down. That works too.
Warning. Enemy sensor lock.
I'm gonna have some problems. Well, free cold shot. Take him out.
Taking the shot. The directors must fall. Hostile unit down.
This is the point where I lose that arm. Nope, still attached.
Warning. Armor breached. Internal damage.
Alright, so Behemoth, could you get down here and start
Double time.
absorbing some of
Let's
this
go.
fire from me?
Light damage. Holding firm.
Ooh. Lady Arano, I got a fix on Lord Madrea's transponder signal. He's being moved. It looks like they're taking him to the most heavily reinforced directed stronghold on Gold Drug. Miss Meyer, I need you to pick us up and carry us to Alexander's APC. It's the only way we can reach him before it's too late. That's a negative, Lady Arano. I'm reading dozens of anti-aircraft guns and missile turrets around that stronghold. If I try to fly you in, they blow me out of the sky. Damn it, what are our options? If you take off at a dead sprint, you might be able to catch them. It'll be pretty dicey, though. I'm seeing a lot of mechs between you and Lord Madrea, and we'll have no time to retrieve the evidence that he gathered. The evidence can wait. We have to... Tense exhalation. Damn it. That intel is vital to our war effort. It's nearly in our grasp. Long pause. I cannot risk the future of the Reach for one man. Mr. Oliveira, I need you to give me the coordinates of Lord Madrea's dead drop. Forgive me, Alexander, but your rescue will have to wait. Roger that, Lady Arano. I'm marking the coordinates on your map now.
Every fiber of my being is screaming at me to not abandon Lord Madeira. To drop everything and rescue him, as I know he'd rescue me. In leaving him, I betray myself.
It's the right call. And it's what he wanted you to do. For your people.
Oh, whoops. Clicked outside the window.
Xander.
My bad!
He'll live. Have faith in that and press on. It's the only thing you can do.
Well, we have to get to the dead drop zone, huh? Alright, then fine. Moving up. Fuck you, I've got, well, 4 evasion now, but, you know, I'm moving pretty fast.
Receiving you.
Looks like my mechs are gonna be pretty beat up by the end of this sortie.
Yes, I hear you.
Alright, well, Kameya's just gonna be the slowest person here. Those turrets, though. I gotta do something about those turrets.
Waiting for orders. Roger. Venting heat and stabilizing.
Gotta keep her from falling over. We'll figure this out. There's the structure damage.
Warning. Armor breached. Internal damage.
Ah! Well, there's the arm!
Warning. Damage critical.
I knew that was gonna be a problem.
Receiving you.
Alright, well, Behemoth. That's our assault turret, huh? That's the one that's giving us so much fucking trouble, is it? We gotta worry about this, though, because we're in a bit of a fucking predicament.
On it.
That really should have been enough to knock it out on its own, but alright, fine, we'll deal with it. Ah!
Warning. Detecting mech warrior injury.
Where the fuck did they get my leg from? Ah.
Warning. Detecting mech warrior injury.
Damage must have carried over, but that's a really fucking odd place for it to do that. Alright, fine, we gotta get rid of the vehicles now. Stop shooting me!
All weapons are go.
Follow me to victory.
Reporting. Enemy vehicle eliminated.
I'll survive. It's gonna be a little dicey though, and well, the Charger's gonna be in a little bit of a fucking problem spot here. I only lost 2 lasers, I can still fight. My other leg is still perfectly fine.
Battlemech. Operation.
And what do you know it, I can walk directly into combat range.
Leg damaged. Speed reduced.
Alright, you fucker.
I've been sensor locked.
Well, I lost the yeah, I did lose the arm mod, but you know what? We'll sort it out later.
Confirmed.
Did you really only shoot it? I'm not in range with any of my units to get that generator, so it's gonna have to wait for the next turn.
I'm locked in on the target.
Uh-oh. That's gonna leave a mark.
Warning. Armor breached. Internal damage.
Of course he's gonna shoot at me. Ah! Ah! Oh no!
Weapon system down.
He got me. But I can't die, so you know what? Minor problem.
Standing by.
AC-20 law. Well, fuck you guys.
For the Oregon people.
One for the scrap heap. Armor breach.
We'll be
Internal damage.
fine.
Reading you loud and clear.
So they aren't really giving me too many fucking options here. So really, if you wanted to play this mission, it looks like just send your units towards the fucking turret base, since it is a lie from the get-go. It's only something you can really learn from playing the mission once.
I'm on it.
Thanks, Kadyusha. I lost a lot of good things.
Target destroyed.
But oh well, we'll survive. Uh-oh.
Commander, I'm wounded.
Decker! Don't you die on me too!
Orders.
How can I not get a fucking precision shot at this? This map layout is just, well, designed to fuck with me, it seems like. Maybe if I put myself between Decker and the turrets, they'll actually leave him alone.
On the move. Full speed.
Oh, fuck save scumming. Good lord. Decker, you can make it. You can tough it out.
Ability lost.
Uh-oh.
I'm going down.
Oh, he multi-targeted. What a bastard. He multi-targeted with all three of his guns.
Armor off of my mech.
Holy shit, pro Shrek.
Waiting for orders.
I'm gonna have to eject Decker. Right, he's got no guns. Decker, punch out.
Punching out.
Commander, I'm wounded.
Oh, good lord, this is going horribly wrong. Mainly down to those fucking turrets.
Ready for orders.
Which, honestly, you know, I have to doubt this game's design for that one, quite honestly. Mainly because it's all a fucking ruse to just make you die at least once. As you can see, most of the people in my audience would have saved scum by now, so that's not really very good design.
Engaging.
What do you mean irreplaceable loss tech?
Reporting
Aside from the double heat
destroyed.
sinks. The Gauss rifle's still efficient, it's still there.
Standing by. I'll make it happen.
This is kind of the first time I've ever actually had problems with turrets like this. I had the Lance in front of me to deal with, and if I moved, they would have, well, they would have been an equal problem.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, Behemoth, can you salvage this for me?
Here we go.
Well, actually, we can do multi-target. But then again, we only have 2 guns. So, you know, at this point, it's probably just better to just take out the turret itself. This fucking thing.
Confirmed.
I can understand that this is an honest
Took a hard hit there.
ruse to fool the player, and that's perfectly fine. However, really, the mission design just forced you to place yourself in literally the worst position to attempt to actually rescue Alexander. So really, I still have to I still have to call bullshit on the design of this mission, even though I'm losing like I reasonably should. However, is this still bullshit? Yeah, kinda.
Destroyed.
You basically outright have to accept that you're not actually going to... Well, you're not actually going to capture Alexander before he actually gets to this depot. It's actually kind of a ruse to present to the player that you possibly could. Because really, you can't.
I copy.
Well, that's the Gauss rifle. I think at this point we're done.
Damn it! I'm hit! Commander, I've lost all my weapons.
Well, honestly, it wasn't down to the melee mech, really, for fucking this up. Really, it's just mainly down to the fact that my positioning was completely fucked because I thought I could play the mission like it expected me to.
Follow me to victory.
So yeah, that's the Battlemaster gone, the me damaged, and the Banshee, or the Charger, pretty fucked. Yeah, I think we could probably just call this, and it's mainly just down to the design of the mission. Goon being an idiot. Nap, I'm not being a retard. The mission's just pretty much designed to fuck me if I actually tried to rush the APC. And actually, everything in the mission was telling me to rush the APC. Because the situation might be better if I rush the APC. However, rushing the APC actually puts you in, quite possibly, the worst position that you could possibly have wound up in. So, honestly, I got rused by the video game. Not because I'm an idiot, but because it led me to believe that doing exactly what it told me to do would have been a good idea. But it's not. So, now we load the save. Arcana, if you're gonna call me an idiot for not shooting the turret grid, I can't kill the turret grid in one shot either. I have to take out all of the generators. So it's either shoot the turrets or shoot the grid. I still have turns where I'm taking damage here, so that wouldn't have saved me very much. Unless they all explode if I kill one. Do they all explode if I kill one of them? If not, then I didn't really actually lose anything. I was still open to being shot at by the turrets remaining. Yes, but Heretic Nap, do all three of the generators explode if I shoot them? If so, then yeah, I made a bad call. If not, there would have still been at least 1 to 2 turns where the turret still could shoot at me while I'm dedicating fire to the generators.